Welcome to Beat Roulette, the place where the beats are made up and they might suck, but we're going to give it a go. So as you can see on the screen here, I've got 4 artists who I'm going to try and make a beat in the style of. Today's contestants, NF, 50 Cent, Eminem, and Mac Miller. Also, as you can see over on my other screen, I've got 5 genres of beats that I would like to make today. Lo-fi, boom bap, trap, R&B, and then melodic rap, which would be like someone like Juice WRLD or something like that. So the goal of this is that I've got 4 artists over here, and whichever one gets selected today gets removed from the list, and then hopefully you guys get to pick the next person that goes on the list. So we'll start with our genre. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see what we're gonna get. Looks like we're gonna make a trap beat here, and in the style of, let's see, Mac Miller. Okay, this is gonna be funky.
I want to take me to funky town.
The reason I put Mac Miller on here was a lot of his earlier music's kind of happy-go-lucky type music, and so that's kind of what I was gonna want to go for him. To help with this process, I'm gonna look to Grok to see what a Mac Miller trap beat would sound like. Happy version of Mac. Let's see, tempo would be about 140 to 155. Drums, punchy, crispy 808s that still slide and bend, but tuned brighter. Sure, 808 runs that dance around like they're smiling. What? To help with this, I'm gonna use Splice because I can. Splice is basically a tool that you can use to find samples as long as you pay a fee to subscribe to it. I think this looks pretty. Viral Pop Traps. This was on the Viral Pop Trap. This was on the home page. So let's just take a look. I'm not looking for drum pieces. So that's a drum piece. Mac Miller's kind of more known for the boom bap stuff, so this is going to be kind of funky. Alright, I found one here that I like. Let's take a listen. Get some triplets in there. So I'm going to cut the low frequency out of this a little bit because I'm having trouble hearing my kick as much, and I want to hear my kick. I'm also going to sidechain my kick. If you don't know what sidechaining is, it's basically when the kick hits, the melody will drop. So it's like kind of like that.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Throw a hi-hat in there. And then we make it spicy. Add a snare, and what I typically like to do is like a clap and a snare. And then sometimes I'll pan one a little more left and then pan the other a little bit more right. Alright, so we got kind of like a basic beat going on here. What I'm going to do is let that roll for 2 measures, and then I'm going to add in kind of like a part B where the melody jumps up an octave. So it'll go like this. Also, something I like doing in a beat like this is like for part A, where the melody's a little bit lower, the bass might kind of just...
I'm here to tell you right now,
We don't care.
Let me tell you
We don't care.
So I've got my 808 placed. I'm going to sidechain that to my kick as well, so that the 808 and the kick aren't clashing in frequencies. Now, if you really want to get wild, you could use Sound Goodizer, which is a plug-in with FL Studio. It's not one you have to buy. Or you could use Fruity Fast Distortion and add like a little bit of rumble to your kick. Alright, so I'll be honest, I'm not really happy with the way the kicks, the 808's sounding. It's kind of like in a weird frequency where at the lowest of low frequency it sounds like this. And you know, you can't really hear the difference in the note, but then you go up an octave and it sounds like this. Kind of just sounds like a funky sounding fart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mess with the melody to lower it a little bit so that I can kind of find an in-between there. So now we get to section B, where I'm going to change the 808 a little bit. And really all I'm going to do is I'm going to just halt each 808 so that it stops on the snare. So now my snare sounds like this. Versus this. So notice where every snare is, the 808 just kind of holds out, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. All right, so we've got a pretty good like bass beat going. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to find some sort of counter melody or additional melody. Maybe like a running bass line, kind of like a little Not too creative, not too challenging. I think then we go to try and find a pad. Really, that's just for atmosphere. I'll kind of let it sit in the back. And really, I only like, you know, these ambient sounds kind of in the intro, because once it builds up and drops, that's where I want it to end. All right, from there, you know, I guess we can start adding like some little like plucky sounds and stuff that just kind of sit in the background.
What are you doing?
Hmm?
What are you doing?
Nothing. Me? Just hanging around.
Trust the process. Alright, that's kind of funky music box. It's kind of sitting in the background, so maybe I can like pan it around. From there, I usually like to add a riser or something to kind of build some impact. Why risers, everybody?
Nice.
I might add like a little gross beat to kind of build into it. I'm a sucker for a turntable. Alright, I'm going to change part A and B because I feel like it has more impact when it flips to the beat drop. So all of it's changing. So Knock Knock by Mac Miller is one of my favorite songs. I know I'm boring. Talk about it to someone who cares.
It's gonna feel real good, alright?
Alright, that's very happy sounding. So I'm going to see if I can put it in my sad, dark trap beat. Now with the help of AI, we can have the vocals isolated.
1, 2, 3, 4. Some crazy ass kids gonna knock up on your door, so let him in, let him in, let him in. I feel like $1,000,000, but my money don't really feel like I do. And from the ground I built my own damn buzz. People was amazed I was still in high school, but now I'm L. And money what I'm about, trying to get so much that I can't. new kicks, give me cushion like whoopee. Keep it smell like an eating Paul cookie.
Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. The beat's pretty cool. It kind of worked with a Mac Miller song. I'm sure if I knew his catalog a little better, I could pick a song that would fit it better. So maybe you guys can tell me in the comments. Maybe do your own experimenting and tell me what you come up with. I give this beat a 5 out of 10. I don't know if I necessarily would use it for my own music, but maybe one of you guys out there would enjoy it. So feel free to shoot me a DM or reach out to me. Anyways, that was Beat Roulette, the place where the beats are made up and the beats might suck. Roll that beat.